isn't it, with Meghan Markle when you think about it? She was offered lots of help and support, if you recall, when she decided to join the British monarchy, and even Her Majesty the Queen made sure that she had everything at her disposal to make sure that her move in, the transition into the British monarchy, was seamless. But if you recall, according to sources, Meghan simply said, "I'm fine, I've got Harry." That's right. And obviously she felt at that point in her life that everything she needed was right there in the Prince, the Duke of Sussex. But seemingly, one might say, it's not reciprocated, and here is why. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London, and as ever, thank you so much for joining me today. Lovely to have your company, and as ever, thank you for your beautiful, kind comments about some of the reports that we've placed over the last couple of days. Been busy, been exhausted, and of course that brilliant concert last night in Windsor. What a treat that was, you know, when you think about it. Whatever people say, it is always wonderful to go to these events because they are sort of public, aren't they? They're public affirming. We all get together and enjoy the same thing. Fabulous music, a great night out, and a wonderful setting. What more could you ask for? Seemingly quite a lot, in fact, if you are Meghan Markle, the former royal known as the Duchess of Sussex, because as I said in the intro, she openly said, didn't she, that, well, you know, I've got Harry, I don't need anything else. And I mean, ultimately, that's a really nice sort of badge of honour, isn't it, to say that your brand new husband is everything you need, and more importantly, he's going to protect you. But you spin it back, you see, and what you saw when Prince Harry returned back here to the United Kingdom for the coronation of his father, King Charles III, was a very lonely looking man. I mean, whichever way you look at it, he did look out of sorts, and naturally so. He's also a very brave person, I might point out, because many people would suggest, how would you dare you face all of those people, particularly sat in front of you is the Queen's only daughter, Her Royal Highness the Royal Princess Anne. Very, very full of confidence, I would say. What I would say is this: according to a very good source, all the while Harry was there as very much a lonesome person, literally on his own, in a time when you think about it also, Meghan, as his wife, will know the terrible anxieties that he's going through, the mental health issues that he's spoken about openly. No, she couldn't be bothered to come over and support her husband. He may have had her and she may have had him at one point, but seemingly the gulf is quite wide now. But apparently she has zero regrets. No regrets, as Edith Piaf famously sang, and he's apparently thrilled with the fact that she didn't come over to the coronation. She felt that unless the sort of stipulations were met, and by that we can only assume that worldwide public apology, not privacy, then she was holding out for that. Harry, as we told you previously, decided that he was going to come out because simply it was his duty. Could he have looked any more disinterested? But the bigger picture, I suppose, for Meghan is this. Clearly, she's got some other things, some other issues to plan, and wants to push ahead with those. She literally has zero regrets about attending King Charles and Camilla's coronation. Now, while she talks about family unity and empathy and all of those sort of stuff, she's shown absolutely none, not just to her husband's family, but to her own. And if you really needed to know the type of woman that Meghan Markle is, well, it's all summed up, really, isn't it, right there? All about one person. And who is that? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.